Wanted to hop on and give you guys a little thought for the day or whatnot. So here's what I see a lot of times. I've seen it in my own clients over the years. A lot of my clients, they'll start strength training, they'll lose a ton of body fat, their clothes are falling off of them, everything else, but they haven't seen a lot of change in the scale. The scale hasn't gone down, maybe not at all, maybe it went down just a little bit, but they expected so much more weight. Because here's the thing, when you're strength training, you're purposely adding muscle and at the same time dropping fat, and this is what we call body recomposition. Now this is what you want to do, because if you just lose weight and you are not purposely adding muscle, a lot of times you'll see that you're just kind of a smaller and still very untoned version of yourself before. And for a lot of people, that wasn't the goal in the first place. They just think that if I lose enough fat, if I lose enough weight, I'm just going to be super toned and I'm going to have definition. And sadly, that is not how it works. You have to purposely work on the muscle. So a lot of women, when they talk about tone, and everybody likes a different amount, and that's completely fine, but when you talk about tone, that tone is muscle. There's no other way around it. That's what you see. So if you lose all the weight and you don't have any definition still, it's just because you need to work on adding muscle for your goals. Now, you're going to often hear me say that strength training is fat loss training, because a pound of muscle and 1 pound of fat, you'll often hear people say that muscle weighs more than fat, and that's not exactly correct. What they mean is, I hope what they mean is that muscle just takes up less space. So if you have a pound of fat and if you have a pound of muscle, yeah, they both weigh 1 pound, but the muscle takes up 15% less space. So when you're gaining muscle and losing fat at the same time, you're actually becoming smaller. If a person is lifting weights and gaining weight, that's just because of their diet. It's not because of their lifting. Check your diet. If you want to lose weight with strength training, eat the same or eat less, but don't blame strength training for getting too big for your liking. That's all in the diet. So for every pound of muscle you replace, 15% less space. That's pretty awesome. So cardio doesn't do that. Again, if you're just cardioing and losing weight, you're not necessarily meeting your full potential as far as leanness, if that's your goal. Okay, so I just want to set the record straight. I feel very passionate about bringing truth, dispelling myths in the whole fitness world. So if you have any questions, leave some comments below. I'm kind of talking fast, so if I didn't explain anything and you need a little more explanation, I'm always happy to do that. All right, see ya.